Inexpensive gasoline has fueled sales of the large crossovers and SUVs Americans love. Many are gas guzzlers. The BMW X5 40e isn't because it has a little help. This is a plug-in hybrid. Currently, batteries that can take cars hundreds of miles are expensive, and hydrogen doesn't have an infrastructure yet. So, for the foreseeable future, it would appear that hybrids and plug-in hybrids are the best way to meet increasingly strict fuel economy and emission standards. The 40e has a 14-mile range using battery power alone. It can run to 75 miles an hour solely on electric power before the gas engine pitches in. It does not have to be charged up to operate. It sort of defeats the purpose, though. Okay, at startup, there isn't any noise, just a little bit of whirring. There are 3 drive modes. Max is for electric cruising, Save forces gas operation and even charges the battery a bit. Auto combines the two for best efficiency. If you're thinking the 40e is a slug, not to worry, it's nearly as fast as the 35i model. 40e can bolt from 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. The standard all-wheel drive system is always active. A 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder is assisted by a 111-horse AC electric motor for a total of 308 horses and a healthy 332 pound-feet of torque. I'd love to show you the electric motor. It's integrated into the transmission housing, and me without my wrench and screwdriver. That gearbox is an 8-speed. The lithium-ion battery pack is under the cargo floor. Describing driving dynamics simply, in auto mode, X5 40e behaves much like any hybrid, often pulling away only on electric power. The transition to gas power is smooth, happening as high as 45 miles an hour. The impressive thing about this vehicle? Pretty much drives like standard X5. The brake pedal feels a little bit different because of the power regeneration. It can be a touch mushy, common with hybrids. So is shutting down the gas engine at stops. From inside the cabin, the 4-cylinder sounds small and distant. All right, remember the ballerina hippopotamuses from the movie Fantasia? That pretty much sums this rig up. It weighs over 5,200 pounds. That's about 430 more than the gas-only 35i. It handles well, but you definitely feel the weight. It's an SUV. Don't expect an M3. Gauging fuel economy is tricky. If you understand the EPA rating of 56 mpge, good for you. I saw everything from 57 miles per gallon, driving carefully in urban conditions, to 21 miles per gallon with hard use and a spent battery. It depends on how it's driven and how frequently the X5 is charged. Whatever the fuel economy, occupants will enjoy this space, though this wood, which is real, looks distinctly fake. Highlights include, well, lighting, which is attractive all throughout the cabin. Seats are bolstered for a wide range of people. Of course, there's the iDrive interface. Data entry is easy. The screen is very crisp and clean. I am not a fan of BMW's shift controller. Note that the drivetrain turns off if you open the front door. It's a safety feature. Fossil fuel-only X5s are available with the 3rd row, which is where the battery pack goes here, so xDrive models are strictly 5-seaters. The driveshaft tunnel has a low profile. Those who are back here will have no trouble with temperature. Very roomy for 2. 3 smaller adults should be comfortable. Remember, the battery is under the cargo floor. Sense a little foreshadowing? There is no spare. BMW is big on run-flat tires. The seats can accommodate long things and passengers together. Always good. Space? It's about average for this segment. And really, it's no smaller than the regular X5 at 9 packs. Starting at about $63,000, the xDrive hybrid system is a $5,000 premium. Today's cheap gas makes it tough to ever break even. If plug-in hybrids are the future of efficiency, we could all do a lot worse than drive something as well engineered as the X5. Let me stress, those 3 modes that I talked about are important when it comes to wringing out efficiency. It means switching to save when on the highway, then switching to auto or max while driving in congested city traffic. A separate set of driving dynamic modes change the way the car responds. I like the sport mode because it offers more aggressive power regeneration. That way I don't have to use the brake pedal as much. By the way, if you want the eDrive system in the Fastback X6, sorry, not available. All right, that is my opinion of the BMW X5 xDrive 40e. Not an easy name to remember, even more difficult to recite. Give it a try. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.